Yo, what's up, Team Handsome Guy? It's your boy Ryan again, back with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about, yes, you probably read the title already, the #1 tie women can't resist. And no, it's not clickbait. All right, I'm back, and I'm wearing what I would consider the #1 tie that women can't resist. And if you can see it in the video, it is a silk knit tie, specifically a 2-inch or a 2.5 inch. They would consider that a skinny tie. Now there's a reason for that, and the reason I go 2 or 2.5, now that is going to be dependent on you. Depending on how big you are is going to determine how the tie kind of makes you look aesthetically. For a long time I was wearing the 2-inch knit tie, the silk knits, and a buddy of mine, Tanner Guzzi over at Masculine Style, he's like, hey, I think you might look a little bit better if you did a 2.5, so I tried it and I like it a little bit better. Now, the reason why the knit tie specifically is the #1 tie, especially when it comes to getting attention from women, is texture. If you can see this, it's a knit, so it's going to have a texture to it. It's not smooth, it's kind of rough, it's a little bit rugged. It is considered a more casual tie. Now, the reason I love it is because if you follow any of my stuff, you know that I'm big on street sharp, which is a style that I coined, which is kind of intermixing higher fashion pieces, classic menswear with street style, and just kind of creating a really unique high-low contrast look. The knit tie is the perfect tie for that because they consider it, the menswear community considers the knit tie a casual tie. Now, for me personally, when I'm wearing a tie, I always feel dressed up, but something about the texture on this thing just gets attention from women. They will want to play with it. They will want to touch it. That's going to be conversation starters for you. Now, there is one other thing that makes the 2 or 2.5 inch silk knit tie a weapon in your arsenal for meeting women, and that is, can you see it? Bam, right there. That is a tie bar. Now, I call the tie bar a mediocrity killer because it separates guys from knowing what they're doing versus guys that don't know what they're doing. With that said, always include a tie bar. Now, as you can see, when I'm wearing this jacket, I'm actually wearing the tie bar pretty high up. That is on purpose because I want you to see the tie bar. I want people to know that I'm wearing it. I usually don't just wear a shirt with a tie. I think that looks a little bit off. To me, it's just kind of a half-ass look. I always want to have a tie either under a sweater or with a jacket over it. And if I do that, you don't necessarily need a tie bar. So it loses its function entirely, but it is a statement. It is intentional. And when you wear it, it draws the eyes to the fact that you have, 1, a tie on, and 2, it's a silk knit tie, and it's a conversation starter. And they make a lot of fun tie bars. Like, let me take this bad boy off. As you can see, this guy, he is actually a skull and crossbones. Some good companies that you can get tie bars and knit ties. This one you're seeing me is actually from my good friend Tanner Guzzi. It's a Becket and Rob tie. This is what they consider a premium tie. You don't have to go premium to start off. This thing was I think $90 or $100. You can definitely tell, and it looks like a premium tie though. So, but I invested in 2 of these knit ties from Becket and Rob. I got a black one and a burgundy, and I pretty much alternate those off and on. Really, you only need those 2 colors in my opinion. So you can go a little nicer if you want, but some good companies that have some really cheap ties, as far as like they're cheap, they're not the greatest quality, but they'll get the look across. Ties.com, the Tie Bar, Spreza Box. There's a ton of different companies once you start getting into kind of the tie and tie bar world. But I urge you to give the 2 or 2.5 inch knit tie a try, because I promise you, especially if you're adopting the street sharp aesthetic that I've been talking about for a while now, this shit will get you noticed, and women will notice this tie. I don't know what it is. It's just the texture, it's the look, and as far as the knots go, I'd recommend a 4-in-hand knot. There's tons of videos and images that show you how to tie that. The reason I like that is it's a little asymmetrical, so it's not as perfect, and it adds more to the overall aesthetic, like you're taking a dressier thing and you're kind of messing it up, making it casual. Just creates that awesome aesthetic. So that's it for this video. Get yourself a 2 or 2.5 inch silk knit tie in black, navy, burgundy, gray. Go crazy with it, because you can wear a different tie every day in the same shirt and it would look awesome. But don't forget, do not, I repeat, do not use a tie bar. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.